Welcome to It Starts with Clarity. I'm your host, Ellen Gibson. This podcast is about those pivotal moments in life and business, the times when we feel called to grow, to shift, to realign, or to begin again. Here at Pivot Point Me, we focus on clarity, focus, and intentional action, because when you see clearly, you move differently. Today, we're talking about something that sounds simple but can feel incredibly difficult: releasing the need to control everything. Many of the clients that I work with, entrepreneurs, professionals, leaders, are high-capacity individuals. They are planners, they are doers, they are builders. Control has served them well. But there comes a point, personally and professionally, where gripping too tightly actually can restrict the very thing that we're trying to create. We begin to believe that something has to look this way, or that it has to happen by this date, or it has to come through this person, or it has to unfold in this exact sequence. And when it doesn't, we feel anxiety, frustration, and doubt. But here's the deeper truth. Control is often fear, just wearing a business suit. At Pivot Point Me, our core principles are clarity, focus, and intentional implementation. Clarity is not control. Clarity is vision. There is a powerful difference. Clarity says, this is what I desire, this is who I'm becoming, and this is the direction. Control says, it must happen exactly this way. Clarity opens. Control constricts. When we pivot from control to clarity, something shifts internally. We move from forcing to trusting. Let's use a personal life example. Maybe someone desires a healthy, aligned relationship. They visualize it, they journal about it, and they create space for it. But then they begin micromanaging how it has to show up. It must be this personality. It must be someone I already know, or it must happen this year. Releasing control doesn't mean lowering standards. It means holding the vision, but loosening your grip on the packaging. Trusting the process allows alignment to unfold in its highest form. Now, let's talk about a business example. An entrepreneur launches a new offer, maybe a mastermind group, a digital program, or a new partnership. They've planned it perfectly. The branding is polished. The timeline is mapped. But the first launch doesn't produce the exact numbers they expected. Instead of adjusting and trusting refinement, they think, well, this failed, or it must not be meant for me, or I need to scrap the whole thing. What if the result wasn't failure? It was calibration. Clarity defines the destination. Focus creates the strategy. Intentional action moves the needle. Results often come through iteration. Now, this is not passive thinking. Let me be clear. We absolutely want to visualize the dream, build the plan, take strategic action, and show up consistently. But after the action, we release attachment to the timeline and the packaging. We say to ourselves, I trust that what I'm building is unfolding in the highest way, even if I cannot see the full picture yet. Here are some practical reset questions for you to ask yourself. Where am I trying to control the outcome instead of trusting the process? What fear is underneath my need to manage every detail? What would it look like to hold the vision but release the timeline? How can I continue taking aligned action without attachment? Remember, control drains your energy. Trust restores it. Maybe today your pivot point is not about doing more. Maybe it's about releasing more. Hold the vision, do the work, and trust the unfolding. Thank you for spending this time with me today on It Starts with Clarity. Please visit pivotpointme.com for resources, worksheets, information about our virtual mastermind groups, boot camps, and one-on-one consulting. If you're at a pivot point in your life or business and you're ready to move from control into clarity, I would love to walk that journey with you. Until next time, stay clear, stay focused, and remember, trust the process.